Morning, kindergarten. Sorry I can't be there today, so I thought I'd make a little video that shows you what you're going to do today. So the first thing you're going to notice on the kindergarten page, we have Mr. Posey's Kindergarten Remote Learning website. If you click that button, it'll open it up and you will see I've created a page in case I'm ever gone, or if you're ever gone from school, you have a place to go to that you can get the directions for the week and get the assignments for the week. Right now you're watching the video right here, so if you get stuck on any of these parts and how to do anything, all you have to do is click this video right here and it will show you what we are doing today. First thing I'm going to take you to, you're going to have a choice. You can either go to Jump Key or you can go to Keyboard Zoo. It is your choice. If Jump Key is a little too hard, then simply exit it out and go down to Keyboard Zoo. Now with Jump Key, there are a few things. I've noticed in the past couple weeks, when you open up Jump Key, this box opens up. And you can see I've got Jump Key up here, but you have to click the OK button. And then you finally get to Jump Key right here. When you do press Jump Key and it gets started, you're going to choose your level and you're trying to get 3 stars. After you do level 1, you're trying to get to level 2 and level 3. I actually had a kindergartner last week get all the way to level 4 when we were doing this. So it is good practice on working with where your keys are.
Level 1. Lowercase letters. Get to the top as fast as you can. Collect all 3 stars for a bonus prize.
So, as you can see here, we are hopping. This is a game that you can turn the sound off. You don't need it. All you're trying to do is on the keyboard, you're trying to take your finger and push the correct key. If you do that, you will notice that, I will turn this down, but you'll notice that you can start jumping your way up. So if I keep clicking the correct key, I keep going up. Now the nice thing about this is you have all the time that you need to go find the next letter. So you just simply have to find that letter right there, the W on the keyboard, and you have to push it. If you do get one wrong, it will go ahead and it will drop you back to the beginning and say try again. So some kids, if you press the wrong one, you'll keep falling. And that isn't something you want to do. You want to keep finding the same keys. Now the nice thing here, they keep the same letters that they've already done. So you can see that I work my way up, and as I click the correct key, I start moving up, and you notice there I just got my first star. So if you go through and very carefully push the correct key, because one mistake means you're starting all over again, you can then jump all the way up. Now as I work my way up here, we will see how far we can get. I've got 2 stars, and you can see, because I completed it, I got, I guess I didn't get any stars because I fell. But you can also see it took me 76 seconds. I got the sunglasses, and I can then come back to my next level. Now, there we go. My best is 76 seconds, so I could go back and do this one again. Or I could go over here and do uppercase. Now, I am going to warn you, if you do uppercase, you're going to have to hold this button down called the shift. And the shift key will make capital letters. So here, when you get to the next one, you'll have to hold down the shift key and tap the letter O to get. If I just push H, I will not get it because I have to have the shift key. So, if you will take a look, I'll show you where the shift key is. So, as you can see here, I have a keyboard. You notice that these are lowercase letters. I up here need a capital O. So if I click and hold down, I have to hold this down with one finger. You can see that the letters turn to a capital letter. I can now push the letter O and it will, I'm sorry, I didn't push the shift. Notice there. So I'm going to start back here. If I hold the shift and push the letter O, I go up. If I hold the shift down, push the letter H, now you're not going to have this keyboard, you're going to have the keyboard that's on your computer. So I'll get rid of this keyboard. I'm going to hold down shift with one finger, and with a different one, I'm going to press the W. So in this case, you can see that I'm pushing the letters, but I'm making capital letters, and that's how you play the game. Now, if you go back and you're done with Jump Key, and we've done this for a little bit, we're going to go over to Blast Off, and then down to Alphabet Bingo that we've already done. Blast Off is a game that looks like this, where it is a game that we're going to work on our counting, and we're going to work on our dragging.
Choose the number to count by.
The star right here, we're going to count by ones. Please don't go to the 2s, the 3s, the 5s, and the 10s. These can get a little bit harder. Let's just stay with the 1s for today.
Drag the space
go to the
rocks
10th.
into the laser beam in the correct
We're
numerical
going to drag
order.
the space rocks into the laser beam. So if I come over here, we're going to start counting by 1. We're going to work our way all the way to 10. So if I can start with 1 there, and then I can find 2 and drag, 3 and drag, and I can work my way up the number line. Now if you're good with numbers, you can also know that we end in 10. So you could start with 10 and then work your way backwards to 9, to 8, to 7, to, oh, not 6, but 5 would go there and 6 would go there. When you cleared it, you'll notice that you're going to keep going. We are at the first station. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 more stations to get to. So you would then go to 11 and 12, and you're going to continue to do this as you count. Now, if you can't quite get it, you can always go back, and you can go back to the menu and go back to the ones and do the ones again. For those of you that finish the ones, if you think you can count by 2s, you could try 2s. But in this case, you're going to count by 2s, so you're going to go 2 and 4 and 6. This gets a little bit harder because you have to know how to count by 2s to do this. So that's how you play that game. When you're done, you'll go over and click on Alphabet Bingo. When you click on Alphabet Bingo, you will notice that it'll load up. And same thing here. Just as a quick review, you can turn
Bingo!
the sound down just a little bit, but you actually need the sound for here. Now, I find that the letter sound is a little bit hard, so I like to go down to the letter name, especially in the first time I'm playing it. I choose lowercase,
Select a
and we
bingo
can choose a
word
quick
sound.
game here. So if you
D,
listen carefully,
D,
you're going to find the letter D, and you're going to push it.
X,
If it says X,
P,
and if I didn't quite hear it,
P,
P, oh, I got it.
Q,
Now, if it says Q and I choose wrong, it won't be it. I'm going to choose Q.
S,
And there is my bingo. So when you get done with that one, we're going to go over to build a house. Build a house, I've already got set and ready to go. We're going to go push the play button. This is a game that you're going to click your siding. But then with your roof here, we are actually going to use 2 fingers, because if you take your finger on the screen, it will not move the roof. You actually have to use your hands for this one on your keyboard and on your trackpad down there at the bottom of your screen. So if you want this one, you're going to take 1 finger and you're going to click just like I did. Right here, I'm going to click it, I'm going to hold it down, and you'll feel the trackpad kind of push in. Now, you can't move it, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your other hand and you're going to take a finger and slide it over. So you're actually going to have 1 finger holds it down and the other finger will slide it over. You'll do that same thing for the windows. I'll have 1 click. See how it got bigger? And if I drag it over with the other hand, there it goes. Now, if I try to do this and I drag it, if I accidentally let go, it's just going to go there. So if I drag it over and I let go, it's only going to get so far. So I have to click and hold down, keep dragging, put my window in, drag this one, put my window in. So this is a skill that we haven't worked on yet in kindergarten. It requires both hands. It requires you to click and hold down with 1 finger on a hand, and with the other hand, you're just going to lightly slide that other finger over. When you go through, you guys can choose your door. You can put your door where you would like. You could choose a chimney. I don't know if I've ever had a chimney like that. You could choose some trees to go put maybe behind your house or in front of your house. Take a shrub here. You can put up a fence in your house. There we go. And then you can choose if you want a light post, or if I want a mailbox, or if I even want the sun up in the sky. Now, as you're going to see, as you put these things in, you can rotate them. And I actually had a kid, if you click on here, we got to be careful. You will then end up turning your light post. So anytime you click on it, if you click over on the gray, you see how it turns it wherever you click. So if I go over here, you can see when I click around here, it kind of just turns with it. So I've got to be careful what I do. So, and sometimes we even want a tree up on our house. So if you go back, you'll notice that we did a little jump key today, a little blast off, a little bingo, a little bit of build a house. And if you have any extra time, you can always go down to paint. Hope you enjoy. Have fun.